SMT Nation, we back. Nation, we have an official date for a T-Mobile event that's upcoming here in September. Don't look now, guys, but that's next month. The year is flying, right? We're August, first, second week of August at the time of this recording. Time's just flying. Anyways, we got a lot to look forward to in this event. We're going to learn quite a bit about T-Mobile and their future. Let's talk about that here in today's video. A link for the post from tmobile.com will be provided down in the description. Ways to support us can be found there as well. Please do like and share this video. Subscribe if it's your first time here. And turn on that bell notifications icon to never miss an upload from the SMT. All right, folks, so here it is, the official date, September 18th, 2024. It is slated for a noon start time. Looks like Eastern. 3.5 hours. Presentations from senior leadership teams over at T-Mobile. There will be a Q&A session. Okay, guys, so that's what we know, and that's all we need to know right now. Now, what we want to know and learn at the event or at this Capital Markets Day are namely two things. The first being what's going on with CapEx. They underspent for the first couple of quarters, possibly underspending in the third. We're anticipating things to kind of balance out a little bit in Q4, but I think we'd like to know what they're going to be spending on. We know that they are buying fiber companies. We're not expecting those things to close until possibly next year. That being said, what are we holding our punches for? Why aren't we building to that, right? So there's obviously a densification process. T-Mobile needs to reinvest in their network continuously, building more tower sites, upgrading tower sites possibly. We still want to know a little bit about their small cell and C-RAN plan. It'd be nice to get some, elaborations on when and we can expect the C-band and DoD builds to begin for them. They hold licenses in those really important mid-bands that they paid a lot of money for, right? On a per megahertz pop basis, they paid the most for C-band. This is why I think a lot of people have speculated that possibly what T-Mobile was doing was just trying to up the ante on the auction. They didn't really want to buy C-band, but they knew they could force their competitors to go into more debt by driving up pricing. Well, if they don't end up building this out for a while, then that kind of proves that point. But they need to build it, right? Their spectrum assets are an important part of the capacity they build. Their fixed wireless access networks accesses, it's taking off. The growth is like wildfire. They add 400 to 550,000 net adds in home internet every quarter, and they still grow organically within their core business being wireless. So I say all that to say we got to learn about the network. We got to learn about the capacity constraints that they may be experiencing and why they decided that now they want to enforce geo-locking on their home internet service. Now they want to monitor that usage very closely. Now they're concerned about it. I think we also got to understand, that now they're going to be a fiber player. How much more of their spending is going to go into that? As those companies become T-Mobile owned at a 50% clip, that means 50% of an investment is coming in from T-Mobile, right? Is that going to take away from their core business? That's quite possible, right? We just want to know more about that. So we're looking for some color on that. We're looking for some explanations. And I think for us, for the most part, we want to see what happens with their fiber services, with their fixed wireless 5G home internet, and of course, the investment into the mobile network. Are we going to see expansions into rural? We're going to see additional tower builds. Are they going to start a small cell C-RAN investment spree? They have to be more like their competitors because their competitors have gotten a lot better recently very, very quickly, right? It's showing in the crowdsourced data. It's showing in the scientific testing. If they want to stay ahead, as they say they're 2 years ahead. I mean, you can't stay 2 years ahead. If that's what it is, you can't stay that way spending less than your competition. It doesn't work that way, right? So there's going to be some burning questions. We'll see what they have to say, and we'll see what the outcome is, and we'll see what their disclosures are. Anyways, what do you guys want to know from T-Mobile? What do you guys think they're going to tell us about? Sound off in the comment section below. You're the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.